Hello, everybody. Today, we're going to be doing not something that I usually do. We're going to be doing a tier list, as you've probably been able to tell from the title of the video. We're going to be making a map tier list for Gang Beasts. Except, it's not going to be a normal maps tier list, it's going to be a funny moments maps tier list. So, what maps are best for funny moments? So let's start from the top. So this is me editing the video, editing Flynn. Hello. So I just realized while editing that the newer maps like Wheel and Aquarium actually weren't on this. So this is me. So sorry about that. So this is me in the future. For funny moments, Aquarium would be high A tier, just because it provides a lot of funny moments with the whole squid dragging people down bit. And the wheel is really cool because you have people jumping off the wheel. It's a burger wheel, it's collapsing, and you have people falling into the water and dragging each other down. So, so wheel would be high to mid B tier. So roof on waves is really good for funny moments because there's a lot of the big dudes and there's a lot of the children. Roof overall it's really difficult, but it's also pretty funny. So but in just like it's funny when you throw someone off the roof, but in just normal online games, it's not that good for funny moments. I'm gonna have to put it top of C tier. Moving on to Vents. Vents is kind of a buggy map. It doesn't. Sometimes the bridges just completely collapse. And it's pretty random. There can be some good funny moments in it, but there's no waves map for it. So I'm going to have to put it in C tier. All right, now this is a good one. Lighthouse for funny moments because you can just be chasing people around and around the area and then throw them off, and you can also just break the windows and climb up. It's basically better than it's basically a better towers. So I'm going to put that high B tier. Blimp is great because you can accidentally drop kick and you'll just go flying off the map. You can also climb your way down and get near the cockpit. Blimp is a really good map, especially, and you can just knock someone off and they'll go flying. It's hilarious. A. Buoy is conflicting. There's no waves map for it, as there's no waves for these ones. And it's kind of difficult to kill people, but the buoy is super buggy and you can get it to rotate around and around. So I'm gonna put it where do I put it? So buoy. The only good thing about it is the buoy itself, not all the ice things. So I'm gonna have to put it there. Grinder, S tier, easily. It's iconic. It's funny when you're slowly being grinded away. It's buggy. And people just accidentally fall into the grinders all the time. S tier, that's easy. Same with Trucks. Trucks is an iconic map. I might even put that top of not C tier, S tier. You can just instantly knock out someone, and people getting hit by the billboards, best thing in the game, right there. Trucks and Grinder, easy S tier. This one is good for funny moments. I'm gonna put that in an A tier. Let me tell you why. Because the floorboards, they just automatically fall like all the time. And you can just be standing and having a perfectly good time with everyone, and then the floorboards could just fall, and you could all fall. It's really good for juking people out, and it's really funny because there are points where there are just 3 people all hanging on for dear life. And then there's the bucket area, which is just such a meme. That's an A tier. Alright. Conflicted feelings about this one. So, it has waves, and in the waves it's really funny when you are dangling above the pit of fire and there's like 3 dudes just up there waiting for you. It's just really fun when people are just dangling by the fire anyways. But it's really difficult to get people into it, and if you just get one of the meat things and spin around with it, you just instant knock out anyone. So it's very conflicted feelings. Low A tier. Okay, my first ever Gang Beasts clip, I believe, uploaded, which was in my first ever YouTube video, was on this map. And it's really funny because you can have people hanging on to like the bottom of the floorboards and people jumping on them. But there's just not much more to do on it. I'm gonna give it low B tier. I'm sorry. Gondola. Gondola is great. It used to be super buggy, so that if you broke one of the top ones, it would just glitch out. It's really funny to just break the bottom ones and have people just like hanging on as it's tilted sideways. And you can pull up the things right when someone's about to do a jump. That Gondola is a really good one. High A tier. The stairs are really funny because you can just get the whole lobby on it and then it'll just fall. But the rest of the map is just going around in circles. You can't cut across the middle. It's not really that good. You can't even see the entire map. So I'm sorry, but Towers is going low C tier. Shoots going D tier. It is so incredibly RNG based because to get someone out, you need to have enough weight on one platform, which means you either have to have 3 people on the platform, or you have to have a meat fall down that might even knock you out in the process, and then you have to knock the guy out. It's so timing based, and people can just avoid the whole thing by going up to the little platform on the top. It's not that good. Crates is amazing because there's times sometimes where they'll just instantly crash into each other and they'll both break and they'll both fall. And really any map that has this sort of thing like gondolas, where you can just break, or elevators where you can just break the tops and they can fall, calls for really funny moments because you can just get quad kills really easily. It's not as funny as Gondola, but it's definitely really close. So, A tier. Subway, S tier. Seeing people get hit by the train is amazing. Especially when they're trying to climb up and you just stand there watching them struggle and then they get hit by a train. And you can knock out people and then hold them up to the train and then go full Spider-Man 3 on them. It's just amazing. S tier easily. Train. Train is cool, as in it's the one map, I believe, where you don't run out of time, the map just runs out, because it's just a train going along a thing, and eventually you'll hit a road slide that will make you fall into the river. And then, like, the boulders start falling to make it more difficult, and you can go up to the car, you can stay there, and at the beginning, the back car goes backwards, so it's like a whole race. Everyone's trying to get to the front or cars before they detach, and it's really funny because you can see people trying to pull away the floorboards. So, train, top of B tier. Elevators. I want to say either top of A. No, I want to say it's better than Subway. Elevators, there's two different. So it's like crates and gondola, where it's two different things suspended by like two ropes. But it's just they go up and down at different intervals. It's difficult to get onto the roof. Sometimes you all spawn on the roof, and then that's just super hectic and amazing. Elevators. If you break one of the ropes at the top, everyone just tries to either get to the top or get to the other one, and it's amazing to watch. And then if you just break the whole cart, then you can. I've gotten like 5 kills with that before. It was amazing. So yeah, elevators, good S tier. All right. I'm sorry, but for ring, I'm sorry, but for ring, F. It's impossible to get anyone out on this map. There's no waves. The only funny thing is when you get everyone to just spin around in circles because you can't get each other out. It's iconic, but it's just really bad. It's really bad. But that's my tier list for Funny Moments maps and Gang Beasts. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to see more tier lists like this, please either like the video or comment down below what tier list you'd like me to do. But that's it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.